Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we're making a trip to Menlo Park Mall in Edison, New Jersey. This is a Simon-owned mall and all things considered, it's doing pretty well. It's a thriving mall, most definitely not a dead mall. But there are some changes, some updates happening that I want to go check out today. Now, a couple months ago they opened up a Round 1 arcade and bowling alley, massive arcade, tons and tons of claw machines. Now, there was previously another claw machine arcade that had opened up just about a year before, and unfortunately, due to the competition, that one's going to be closing down in just a few days from the time of this visit. So I want to go check that out, see that arcade one last time, and we'll walk around the mall and see what else is going on. Come with me. So now, before we head inside the mall, I want to show you something really cool here out in the parking lot. Can you see on this wall here, this label scar? Right here, can you make that out? This is the former Compact Disc World. Now this was a record store. It was open in the 80s and 90s. I don't remember when it closed exactly, but over here in this space was a record store. And now in 1991, the band Pearl Jam actually came here and performed an acoustic set right inside here. I think we can still see the entrance. Nothing has gone in here in quite a while, but this used to be Compact Disc World record store. I miss places like that in malls. Yeah, over here was the door to it. And this later became something else. I want to say this was some sort of men's clothing store after it was Compact Disc World, but it's been closed now for quite some time. Alright, I think this is the best I can do for getting a look inside. Yeah, just kind of crazy to think Pearl Jam playing a concert right here at a record store in a New Jersey mall. Alrighty, let's head inside the Menlo Park Mall. And I think just right inside here is the Gacha arcade that's going to be closing down. Yeah, looks like they're already starting to clear stuff out of there. Yeah, so this was only open for about a year. A little more than a year, I would say. And now it's going to be closing down May 25th. And I guess their new location is going to be in Flushing, New York, which is a bit of a ways. Let's go inside and take one last look here. Now, there used to be a lot more games here, like a lot of arcade games, not just gacha machines. It looks like they've cleared out everything except for the gachas. But I really liked the vibe in here. I like all the artwork on the walls. They kind of made it feel, tried to make it feel like you're in Japan a little bit. But over here, we have all these gacha machines, and these are fun. They're a bit of a ripoff, but, you know, everything's a ripoff nowadays. Look up top here at this globe hanging down. And we'll take one last walk through here at this arcade. Oh, look at this. It's like a little squirrel with a crab stick on its back. Yeah, these things are fun. They always have just like really fun, interesting toys in them. I don't know what all they're supposed to be. Like, I guess this is just like a bottle of sake or something like that. And this is a rice ball. Japanese rice ball. Yeah. Kind of makes me sad that this is closing, but with Round 1 here, there's just no way this would stay open, because that's just like 3 or 4 times larger than this place and just filled to the brim with gacha machines. But I really like this little spot over here, which looks like a Japanese subway car. A little photo op for your Instagram page. Kind of cool that they did this. So that's a bummer that this won't be here. Bye-bye to Gacha Menlo Park. Yeah, so these gacha arcades, they seem to be the hot new thing. Do you have one in a mall near you? I see them popping up in empty mall spaces in almost all the malls I've been visiting, even like really dead, struggling malls. They just set up these machines in there, and boom, they got a passive income source to whoever runs them. But yeah, they're cool. They're fun. I like the vibe. But this is a bummer. Oh, I like this lighted sign up above us. That's really nice. Yeah. Time to say goodbye. Oh, it's one of these cool arm wrestling games here. Look at these characters. And this is one of the ones where you come and you actually have to arm wrestle with the machine itself. Now, I was never good at those. I guess I'm just not strong enough to beat the machine. Oh, I like this poster with like the terrified anime girl. Oh, that's sad. Oh, these are cool. I don't think round one has these washing machine games here. I guess you get a prize if you get the right ball or something like that. Not quite sure how that works. Oh, look at that. They even have a full-sized one. And over here you can get another little photo op area. Sort of this Japanese garden with these cherry blossom trees. But yeah, that's the end of Gacha at Menlo Park Mall. Let's see what else is going on here at Menlo. So we have Pop Mart, and this just recently opened up here, I'd say within the last year. And this is the home of the famous, how you doing? They have World Cup Labubus. Has the Labubu trend kind of burned out yet? I'm not really sure. But they do have World Cup versions if you want to come and get those. And this right here is the reason why the Gacha arcade is closing. This is round one, and this is just a huge, amazing arcade. Now, I have a full video on this when it first opened up, but let's take a look inside because I think there are some new things here. I know this Godzilla game was not here on my previous visit. Look at that. Oh my god, that is so cool. I'm a big fan of Godzilla, as you probably know. And look at this, we have a massive rotating Godzilla in here. And what else do we have? So this is some sort of like marble game. I'm not sure how exactly you play it. But we have all of these Godzilla characters here. Look at that, we have Mothra. This makes me happy. I love that Godzilla is growing in popularity every day. I think this is a new game too, this taiko drum with these big drums you have to play. That's really cool. I'm bad at rhythm games, so I can never get very far with them, but still pretty neat to see something like this here. Yeah, and over here we have another, more rhythm games. I know people really love these, but I'm bad at them. And so here at round one, the crane games stretch as far as the eye can see. So I don't think too many people are going to be stopping into Gacha just to play some crane games. But look at this place. Absolutely crazy, the amount of games they have in here. And everything just has a Japanese vibe. Now, if you're like me and you're a big weeb, you love places like this. So much fun. Yeah, and this place has a lot more than just crane games. They have all kinds of great arcade games here. Stuff like you see at Dave & Buster, but I think they have a better selection and just a lot more of them. I feel like this is bigger than most Dave & Buster's locations. So this is really great to have something like this here. I know I love places like this. And they also have bowling too. A lot of great stuff here at this round one. Oh, it's a new Marvel game. That's pretty neat. Yeah, and a lot of games like this that just have like cool peripherals, whatever you call them, like these light guns. Very immersive games, you know? Like you can't get this experience at home. You gotta actually go to an arcade to get it. So down this hallway used to be the old Rainforest Cafe, and I'm really sad they got rid of it because Rainforest Cafe is awesome, but you know, it's kind of in decline like a lot of things from that time period. So I don't know how many Rainforest Cafes are going to be left. There is one down in Atlantic City, and I hope to make it there soon. Now take a look at these. You have these card vending machines. I heard people are like getting into fights over these. It's crazy. And this is cool. These are all imported snacks, but they're kind of expensive. So this mall used to be really beautiful. It used to have kind of like a Mediterranean look to it. And Simon bought the mall, changed it to what we see now. And I gotta say, it's very bland, very boring. I really wish they kept the original aesthetic to it, but you can still see some remnants of it with these really beautiful domed skylights and sort of this like archway along the main walkway. Go look up old pictures of this mall because it used to be absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, and down here where you see sort of like this spiral staircase, there used to be like this big planter in the center with like this bronze sculpture of, I think, children playing. You know, there used to be just like art and fountains and stuff all over this mall. And it's a shame. It's an absolute shame that it's all gone. But on the bright side, this mall is almost at full occupancy. It's a thriving mall. It's doing well. And that's what I gotta say about Simon, you know? They keep their malls alive. They make them look awful, but at least they don't kill them. They keep them alive. They keep them full of new stores, new restaurants. So it's still nice to come to them. Yeah, and see right here, brand new Timberland store opening up. That's not something you would see at a mall owned by like Kohan or Namdar or something like that. So say what you want about Simon's decor choices, they do put in the work to keep their malls thriving. And this is the main court area. And now there used to be this massive fountain down in the center. And this elevator, it used to be much more decorative. I'm telling you, this mall, it was beautiful. Look up some old pictures of it. It's a shame what they did to it. And now one thing that I see opening up in a lot of malls nowadays are sneaker stores. And here at this mall, we have two of them right next to each other. We have Clientele and Primetime. I guess sneakerhead culture still hasn't burned out. People are still showing up to spend a lot of money on shoes, which, I mean, I get it, but also, like, come on, I just can't do that anymore. And now this is a really cool store. This is True Believers, gaming, collectibles, toys. And just look at this storefront. We have all of these characters. We have Naruto. I forget the name of this character. We have Goku, Ninja Turtles, lots of cool stuff. So now here's something very strange. In this space here, there used to be an escalator, but they have completely removed it from this section of the mall. Now, I've seen many instances where they will shut down an escalator for maintenance, but it looks like they have just completely removed it. And now I don't know if they intend to replace it with a new one, or if this is just going to be a permanent closure. Now, it's very strange for them to do something like this, because it it's going to hurt mall traffic. People are going to have a hard time walking around this section. But I'm also thinking they may be doing it to try and drive traffic into Nordstrom, because I know that's a chain that's been struggling lately. So maybe they're kind of trying to be sneaky, force people to walk into the Nordstrom to use the escalators. I don't know. If you happen to know what's going on here, please let me know down in the comments. Yeah, escalator totally gone. I have never seen that happen before at any other mall. Yeah, just look at that. That was the spot where it met the top floor. And it's just completely stripped out. Please wait while we update this space. So it really doesn't indicate what exactly is happening here. So they still have an FYE at this store, at this mall. And this opened up just a couple years ago, believe it or not. So it's a newer location. But I gotta say, it was looking kind of sparse with the merchandise last time I was here. So fingers crossed that they're able to keep this one open. Oh, look at that. That's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But yeah, I hope this one sticks around, but who knows. And here is another store that just recently opened up. This is Akiba House, and they sell all kinds of anime stuff here. And I like stores like this. I think they're fun. It's a nice change from just all the clothing stores and shoe stores that you see at the mall. Look at these things. They are neat. I don't know if I'd want to spend $500 on one, but I think they're pretty cool. But yeah, I like that there's like hobby shops, specialty shops like this in malls still. You know, I like anime. I know not everyone likes anime. Don't make fun of me. But yeah, Akiba House. Look at all these. Look at the cool manga wallpaper. So anyway, just kind of wanted to give you some quick updates on some things happening here at the Menlo Park Mall. Now, I gotta say, I love this mall. I come here pretty often. I come here when I want to shop and eat and actually like do real mall things instead of just explore it like a weirdo. So it makes me happy that there are still malls that are doing well, that are thriving, that you can still go to the mall on a Friday night, head down to the arcade. It's different from how it used to be, but it still exists in the world. And that's something that I can be happy about, something I can enjoy. And it's a bummer that a lot of malls have lost their original decor, their original character, but at least they're still open. At least they still have stores. There's still, you can still get that experience, you know? I know New Jersey, we really love the malls. And Simon, I have that love-hate relationship with them. Like, I'm happy the way that they take care of their malls and they don't run them into the ground, but I would just kind of, you know, don't ruin what's already good, you know? But anyway, hope you enjoyed this trip to Menlo Park Mall. If you liked the video, please give it a like and be sure to subscribe to see me on more adventures in the future. If you'd like to support the channel, check out my Patreon page or become a channel member. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thank you to all my Patreon supporters and channel members. Your support makes this channel possible.